Oh, hello there. Today on this old fountain, we're gonna get a little bit off topic here. We're gonna talk about mishaps with adhesives, super glue mishaps, which can be quite a pickle. I'll tell you what. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not working on hose clamps, nor was I working on irrigation. This was see the fountain area looks pretty gosh darn nice right now. So, well, I had a nail that the glue was coming off. The glue was coming off. So, I couldn't seem to open my nail glue, but I did have some super glue, which I have used before. With no issues, no problems. This time, however, I've told you before, there's a reason for all of my trials and tribulations is to show you guys out there what not to do. So anyway, I was about to go into work. My real job, not the hose clamps. That's my fun time. That's my me time, the hose clamps and whatnot, and the fountains but my fingernail was coming unglued. It was coming off. So I grabbed some of that super glue. I lifted up the nail bed a little bit there, a little fake nail in the nail bed, so there's a little pocket where I could put a little super glue into it. I did that. And then I proceeded to, hold it in place. I proceeded to hold it in place like this, like I normally do, just like I do every time. I didn't realize that a big puddle of super glue had leaked onto my number of my fingers. So as I was sitting here holding this, making the super glue set, there were other parts of my body that were also setting with the super glue. All of a sudden, I was stuck like this. Like really stuck. There was no pulling it away, or I was like this, and every time I accidentally would tug it, as you do with your hands, because you want to express yourself, and say, where's the acetone? Well, every time I moved my hands, and so I was afraid, as you know, I work on keyboards all day long, doing my accounting. This would also affect the hose clamp activities as well. But I was afraid that I was just going to rip them apart and have big, fleshless finger pads. Just rip the skin right off both sides. So I'm stuck like this, and I kind of face in the other direction, kind of like two conjoined twins who will never see each other's faces. All facing all different directions and stuff, and so I'm trying to find acetone, but I'm afraid I'm going to fall and trip over things, and then once again, with the hand, the fleshless fingertips. So I tried to soak it in some water, and some soapy water. I was trying to get my roommate to help me, but he just laughed at me and called me a moron. And then he left. So then I was going to try lemon juice, but I didn't have any. I did have lime juice, so I soaked it in that for a while. But you know what? Finally, I found the vegetable oil. So I managed to tip over the big thing of vegetable oil, kind of all over the counter pretty much, but it happened to hit the paper towel. So the paper towel, I wrapped it around me, sat down and watched a little true crime on TV, texted my boss to let her know what the situation was, and sat there And slowly, it started picking off. I just had to keep picking with all the vegetable oil on my hands. It took about, all in all, to get all the, to get it separated, and then to peel the big, huge clump of super glue on my hands. We were talking close to an hour. By then, my boss was like, just come in tomorrow. So I did, and they laughed at me about my debacle. But lesson learned, vegetable oil works really good if you happen to super glue your skin together. Who would have guessed it? So now my hands are swapped. Their flesh is intact and still attached to the bones and the muscles and the sinews. So altogether, I'd say it was successful, and the nail is still on there. So in the end, it all turned out all right. So anyway, I hope that this has been helpful for you, and I will be back with another episode of This Old Fountain. I think we will be talking about irrigation ditches and creek beds, ponds, the rocks and clay and ivy vines that you come across when you're trying to stick a shovel in a dirt up on that hill. It'll be a gas. I'm sure I'll make some mistakes that you guys can learn from. I'll see you next time on This Old Fountain. Happy Tuesday.